What up, though, Mafia family? It's your main man, Rick the Dawn, and I got a special one for you today. It's called the Gauntlet, where I play 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games. Whoa! Hey! I don't know why I did that. But check it out. Yo, I'll be putting timestamps in the description area to make your life a lot easier if you want to jump around from game to game to game. But let me tell you something. Every game is incredibly important, and you'll know what I mean when you watch the video. Look, I did this episode inside of a hot car, windows rolled up, 90-degree weather. Here's the footage right here. I'm not lying to you. In a black sweater, turtleneck. I think I deserve a like on the video. Oh my gosh. Hey, but you already know what it is. After we finish this episode, we head straight to the playoffs. You don't want to miss a second. Go check it out right now, and I'll holla. Peace. Yo, what's going on? It's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Hey, I got one for y'all, man. It's just that time. It's just that time, y'all. We're gonna do what I would like to call the Gauntlet. Yeah. That's when we're gonna go ahead and play week 15, week 16. Wait a minute. Week 17 and week 18, all in one episode. We don't have time to waste, do we? We do not. So let's jump right in. I don't know why I'm doing this, and I gotta redeem my uniforms. Can we just do that real quick? I gotta redeem them, right? There's like a asterisk by this jersey. Here we go, man. To make matters worse, I am playing right now in a steaming hot vehicle. Yeah. And it is 90 degrees outside. Literally. Oh, man. I have sweat dripping in my eyes right now. This is the Gauntlet, man. Woo! That was the most attractive juke move I've ever seen. All right. Let me stop. I'm already, just playing around too much. I'm not even taking this seriously. I'm, seriously in a hot car. And wait a minute. If that wasn't bad enough, I have on a turtleneck. Somebody thinks I'm lying. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna blame y'all. First off, I forgot that I don't have one of my wide receivers, so this is gonna be not fun. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see. Good catch. Oh my gosh. Mav, man. The unspoken hero. He doesn't get a lot of credit, but he deserves a lot of credit. Ooh, okay. So this is going to be an interesting game. I think I have to, by default, get my tight end more involved. Rick, yours truly, I have to get him more involved because if not, we're not going to do well in these 4 games. Also, I have to get Levi involved. All right, that's what I want to see right there. I have to get Levi involved because Levi is going to make a big difference. But if you can look, they keep setting him way back here. I can't do much with him because he's so far behind the line of scrimmage. I need him right on the line of scrimmage if possible. I'll even take this. Goodness gracious. Good run, man. Levi, this is his chance to shine with King out. I think that I'm going to need offense from someplace. All right, as you can see, I'm a lot more aggressive with Daniel Royal. I'm definitely running that ball, and this is a good thing. We actually burned the entire first quarter, and for me, that's a positive. So I was real patient in the pocket, trying to get as many yards as possible in that play. All right. So by the looks of things, I'm going to say that Francis Rick is actually playing very aggressively. I'm happy to see that. Once again, Francis Rick on that. And great start to the game. We are definitely firing on all cylinders. So let's see what happens on the defensive side. I'm hoping that they don't use too much of the quarter because I need some time to be able to score on the back end. And let's see. All right, they score. They go for 2, and they score. Not good. Okay, not good. Hoping that our defense shuts it down today. I'm not going to make too much of a judgment off of one drive. All right, good run back. Now, the big question here is, can I score in 50 seconds? This is oh, man, this is going to be difficult. And I'll tell you why it's going to be so difficult. Because I'm missing King. King is a great addition to the team. He's usually wide open. And then after he catches the ball, he gets so many yards after the catch. It's like he's like Jerry Rice or something. Like he just racks up yards. I'll even take a field goal at this point, but I'm looking over the top. Can I get there? Ah, beautiful throw right there. I was hoping that Mav would break that tackle, because if he were able to break that tackle, we could really open that play up. All right, I'm going to try to get out. I got it. I'm trying to reserve my timeouts. A lot of my best plays are here in the corner. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. All right, so far so good. At the very least, I'm going to cross my fingers here and hope for... Ah, man. Let me see what kind of plays they're giving me. Oh, those plays look so delicious. Oh, these plays look so delicious. All right, man. Do I go for this, y'all? I need some help. All right, I'm going for it. I held it as long as I could. Oh, that was beautiful. Francis Rick is here to play, y'all. Look at it. This was a beautiful catch. Wow. I'm going to actually just go for the 1 point, because I feel like my team is here to play. Give me a moment as I wipe the sweat out of my eyes, because we are in the gauntlet. Oh, my gosh. How do you spell gauntlet? I'm going to have to Google that before I do the title. Oh, here we go, man. All right, so heck of a start to the game. And Myron with the tackle. Myron was going to be, oh my goodness. Hey, everybody go check the comment section. Myron was going to have a lot to say about that play right there. All right, good stop, man. The defense is coming along for the game. The defense is here, man. Oh, man. This first game of 4 is shaping up to be very exciting. But what I want to do is get my first blowout of the season. I don't feel like I've had many of those. I'm actually getting a lot of wide open catches from my non-ranked wide receiver. He's the guy without the star on his head. He looks the most normal of all of us. But the thing is, he's catching them too, so that's pretty rare. You don't really get that from a non-ranked wide receiver. That's kind of what I was expecting, but I was just testing it. It was like a, what do you call it? All right, that was definitely risky. Running the ball with Levi without taking a dive. All right, great run from my non-ranked wide receiver. And what I'm going to do is take a chance here, because I just feel like we can do this. All right, great job by Daniel Royo. Like I said, I'm going a lot more aggressive with him, because he's that kind of player. He's very dynamic. All right, Levi is definitely showing up. Very dynamic player. He can run. He can stay on his feet. He can get the yards through the air. Oh, man, I'm feeling something. Can y'all feel it? I mean, I haven't felt this good since the game last year. The game last season, it was called Can You Feel It? Man, that game was so electric. I watched that from time to time just to get that same feeling again. I'm getting that kind of vibe right here in this game. I feel like my team has come to play. I mean, that one play from Daniel to Rick was insane, right? Oh, my gosh. 100 career touchdowns, man. Oh, scored by yours truly, your main man Rick, with the touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns so far. All right, here we go, y'all. Oh, man, that was a bad play. I should have kicked it. I don't know what I was thinking about. I'm just feeling it. Let's see if we can get another stop, though, man. The defense is holding it, holding court. Let's see. All right, Myron was too slow. Speed up, Myron. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm expecting him to go for the onside kick. Excellent job, but it didn't matter. We recovered the ball. I'm going to run it. I had a throw there, but I think I'm trying to avoid something that I can see as a possibility, which is a bad play, a fumble, or interception, and then they score with the remaining time or the time left. Definitely trying to avoid that outcome. What I'm going to probably end up doing, though, all right, beautiful yak, man. Yards after the kick. Well, that's not yak. That's just running. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can duplicate that. I'm going to use an audible here. I'm trying to get Mav on a fly route, but he doesn't have the speed to get out there. All right, I'm going to take the field goal just, for good practice. Here we go. Nice. Man, that was a beautiful game right there. No injuries. All right, it's still a 3-way tie for the conference leader. We got Dallas and San Francisco all in the way. All right. And we're going to criticize this player only because he's already toxic and upset anyway. It won't cost us anything. All right, Levi gets a level up. That's definitely a positive. I got a really tough decision here. I think I'm going to go with speed, because if Levi was faster, he's already very strong, but if he was faster, he'll probably be unstoppable. Next game. Whew, man, I've already lost maybe a pound or two, and I'm not, like, no exaggeration. I have so much sweat just dripping down my face because it's so hot in this car, but it feels like I'm in a sauna. All right, we are doing a heck of a job. Right now, we're actually getting some good separation from the rest of the pack. And, let's see here. How are our guys feeling? Our guys look pretty. I'm going to actually make a slight adjustment here. I'm going to go hard on defense as far as training is concerned. I'm going to stay light on offense because I cannot afford an injury right now to any of my guys. So we're going to ignore. I'm going to find the player only because he's already toxic. Come on, Math. All right, here we go. Man, let's go white on white. Let's go white on white. Here we go. Game 2 in the books. Will I win out? Will I dry out as all the liquid runs out of my body because I'm in a vehicle? All right, here we go. That was a hard game to follow, man. All right, so Atlanta haven't really followed this team, but they come out of the gate swinging. So we have to swing back. Here we go. No injuries to our guys. Woo! Look at that blocking. That blocking is amazing. That blocking was amazing. All right, here we go, y'all. All right. Okay, I was going to be very risky there. Shout out to Mav, man. I don't think this guy misses anything. He catches everything. I got to get Levi involved this game. I'm sorry. I just have to get him involved, I think. He just leveled up on top of that. He's faster now. I don't know if you can see it, if you can tell. But, you know, I'm expecting big things from Levi. Oh, my gosh. I got to throw it away. Wow, great blitz, man. Did y'all see that? That was like a very good blitz. I'm going to give it back to Levi. Great job by Levi. But that blitz was insane. Now, the old me, maybe, you know, the me that's coming off of maybe 8 wins in a row would have just threw it to somebody, just kind of cocky with it. But, you know, I'm learning my lesson here. Great run there. I was going to take the run with Levi, but if you go back and watch that play, it was very sketchy. It wasn't, oh my gosh, great catch. I felt that I put too much power in that pass. It was too much power, and he did an amazing job by overstepping the wide receiver. So shout out to Atlanta, man. Atlanta is actually a tough team. If I beat Atlanta, I'll be happy. I'll tell you why, because I can tell when Retro Bowl revs up the difficulty, and I can just tell, even though a lot of the teams I play, they're 5-star offense and 5-star defense, they are not all built the same. Okay, so there's one way to rectify what just took place. There's only one way to do it, and that one way is to score here and then get the ball back at the half and then score again, and that should put us back in a safe space. What can go wrong, obviously, is, man, it's so difficult playing without King. King is such a pivotal player to my offense that when he's not here, as much as I give him so much crap about, great catch by the non-ranked wide receiver. That almost was a repeat of what took place last time, which is someone basically jumbled the ball, and that allowed the defense to get it. A lot of plays open for Levi, and I might need to start taking advantage of that. For me, it's becoming blatantly obvious that they don't have the best run defense. They have great pass defense, and I think that speaks to the interception that just took place. But one thing I'm noticing, though, is that for a rush defense, they're not the strongest. And as the coach, player, what have you, it's about time that I exploit that. All right, so as you can see, it's hard to get the ball through the air on this team. They're doing a spectacular job with just guarding the air. All right, I'm not getting a lot of yardage through the air. It's actually on the ground where I'm getting any yardage at all. And I had to take a risk there. I was trying to hold the ball for some time. Not a lot of good plays, man. Not a lot of good plays. Let's see if I can get that. Can you catch that for me? Man. So, yeah, man, I think that's the... All right, hold on. Let's see. Can you get there? Can you get there? All right. I'll take that. Man, their pass defense is actually pretty elite, dude. And I had to hold the ball for a very long time to get that pass to him. and I might have to do something I don't want to do. Man, they held me scoreless. All right, I got to do it, bro. I got to do it because I just can't go scoreless like that. That's just embarrassing. Can you catch that for me? Ah! Man, I had to try it. It's like going for 3 just was not acceptable. I had to try it. He was in triple coverage. Overthrew him just a smidge. I had to try it, man, because Atlanta defensively is very, very strong. They have great pass defense. All right, so that definitely stacks the deck against us. I'm not ready to concede and say that we can't win this game yet. I'm not there yet. All right, I'm not there yet. It's so hot in this car. Like, seriously. All right, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to stay in the air. As much as I want to get Levi involved, being down 2 touchdowns and the clock ticking like it is, it's just not feasible to keep going to him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, man. This is another blowout. Oh, my God. This is just not going to. So, let me explain what I tried to do there. So they wouldn't replay it. I wanted them to replay that so you can see what I was seeing. So I noticed that my wide receiver on the right was the non-ranked wide receiver. And unfortunately, it was too late to fix it. So, he was well covered. Oh, man, let's see if I can. All right, so now with there being no chance to really win the game, I think that I can take more risk here. Man, it's been a long time since I've gone 3 quarters scoreless. I'll be honest with you. I'm fatigued already. I'm very fatigued. That first game took a lot out of me. I think I was just like so excited to see my guys playing so well that I burned myself out. All right, but I'm going to revive. I think I'm going to hit my second win in just a moment. I think this is going to be a loss. I'm pretty sure of that. There's no way to really win the game because we're down to 3 seconds and yeah, pretty much a wrap. All right, so same thing happened there, except there wasn't an interception. So I just, they're doing a great job. I almost want to run this game back, and I hope I get a chance to play against Atlanta again because it's been a while since I played against a defense this strong. All right, and that was just a bad situation on our part. So are they going to actually hold us scoreless? That'll be a first time in a long time, or ever possibly. All right. Oh man, this was such a. So this is what's happening. I'm getting very nervous, man. A big reason why is because at any moment we'll be starting the playoffs, and we haven't shown. I would say we haven't shown the ability to just win. It's like we win, then we lose, then we win. Now last year, granted, we're doing better than last year, rather. And, last year we what was it, 11-6? And I think this game here will make us, what is it? All right, great run here. I don't know how many games we've won, but I do know that this will be my 4th loss of the season. So technically an improvement, but definitely a disappointment. I'll tell you why, because we did a lot of leveling up. Like our team last season was very, very bad. And somehow, some way, we were able to turn that into a victory. This season, though, a lot different, though. We have a much stronger team. So very disappointing to see that we will be taking our 4th loss. Now, a big question I'm going to ask myself as I watch this back, because I know how I feel right now. Like, seriously, I am sweating profusely. Is that how you say it? All right, we're going to try to go for the onside kick. And Atlanta recovers. Atlanta did an amazing job. They have an incompletion. They're going to go for a field goal. And they missed it. But the game is over. All right, so the good news is we don't drop to 3rd place in the conference. The bad news is San Francisco won. All right, and man, that was a hard loss right there. It could be really bad from here. Let me tell you why, because I'm more tired than I was in game 2 right now. So am I going to just continue to lose? This is what this whole episode is about. It's putting me to the test. It's like a marathon. 11-4. I'm not mad at that right now. If we win one more game, we'll at least have improved on last season. I'm going to, let me see here. I'm going to take a look at the staff members and see if there's anybody I can purchase. I need somebody that's either likable or a talent spotter. And I have 10. Okay, this person's asking for 10 coach coins. So that means I'm going to hold out, because if I can get a defensive player a defensive coach that's likable, then that will actually fare very well for me. I'm going to go back light on defense. I'm going to come back to the roster. Our offense looks pretty strong. I think it is safe to go to normal practices. We cannot afford an injury right now. We're seeing right now the effects of King being out. All right, so a quick fact about this next game here is that we're going against Jacksonville. If you didn't catch episode 22, the Retro Bowl, the equivalent of the Super Bowl. Wow, Jacksonville, they fell off very, very much so. All right, we went against Jacksonville in the Retro Bowl, the equivalent of the Super Bowl last season. Episode 22. You got to check it out if you haven't. And this is a rematch of that game. I don't know if it's as exciting, considering that Jacksonville is definitely not doing so well. And we can see that right out of the gate as Jacksonville opts for the field goal. Now, credit to the defense. We were able to hold them to a field goal. But on the flip side, we were not able to stop them. So I'll take what I can get right now, especially after that last performance. And let's talk about what went wrong that game. First off, we didn't do a good job, or I should say I didn't do a good job with reading the defense. All right, I was so high off the last game, just thinking like, hey, we destroyed them, and that's going to carry over into the next game. In reality, that's just not how it worked. That could have been an interception very, very easily, okay? Oh, man, this is another bad play. All right, here we go. All right, but the difference there is that I read the defense. I looked at what could potentially happen once I snapped the ball, and I didn't do that last game. I just snapped the ball and was so caught up in the last game. Great job by Levi. Levi is coming to play, and also did not get Levi involved. Levi will be a pivotal player in this game here. And so when I say read the defense, I didn't look at what side my wide receiver was on, what side my non-ranked wide receiver was on. Very important to do that before you hike the ball, because you don't want to, hike the ball, look to your right. Too late to look at your left at this point. And then you're looking at your right and you realize, oh, crap. That's a non-ranked wide receiver. And if I throw it there, it's going to be an incompletion or worse, an interception. Great job with blocking on that play. That allowed Daniel Royal to pick up at least 2 more yards than he would have naturally. All right, so this is a very, very difficult play. I'm going to opt to run the ball. Oh, wow. Beautiful play by Levi. Was able to slip the defense. We were basically looking down a brick wall, and that would have easily been a tackle, but he was able to finesse his way out of that. No touchdowns in the first half. So first quarter rather. So great stiff arm by Rick. That's the best part about having a very strong tight end, because what happens is he's able to stiff arm. I don't know, no player on my offense can stiff arm better than my tight end. Okay, I don't know what Retro Bowl has coded into the game, but that just seems to be universal. The tight end, for whatever reason. All right, so I opted to stay on my feet there, but yeah, the tight end for whatever reason just has super strength when it comes to that. And can you get open? Beautiful play right there. I'm gonna watch that again. I really like the execution on that play. Levi appears to be a blocker. Then he kind of turns into a wide receiver and does an amazing job with snagging that. So I'm going to go for the kick only because, can you make that? Good. I'm going to go for the kick there because right now, Jacksonville is not proven to be a strong team. So let's see what happens. Will they score here? And more importantly, can we get a touchdown with the remaining, moments on the clock? All right, so Gates tackles. All right, again, that is another defensive stop. Shout out to the defense. The defense is balling out right now, and they're doing their part. We just have to do our part. All right, so here's the difficult part. Can I get into field goal range? I'm not believing that it's possible to. Let's see. Hold up. Can you get there? Can somebody get there? Did you see that? Wow. Look at the bottom left. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Held the ball as long as I possibly could. And look at this. He got mossed, bro. That play was immaculate. That was a beautiful play. Oh, my gosh. All right, all right, I'm gonna dive. Okay, I'm really pushing it, so I will not use another timeout because hold up, it's not gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna take the field goal points here. Okay, and let's hope that we can get this here. This thing here. There it is. That should be good, y'all. All right, looking better. All right, and we get the ball after the half, so that is why I didn't take a huge risk there and just say, you know what? Let me just go for a touchdown pass or what have you. All right, here we go, y'all. Starting way in the backfield. I'm not a big fan of when Retro Bowl lines you up that way. I'm trying to get Levi involved, but not to my own detriment. You know what I mean? So, beautiful run there by Royal. You know, he's having to do a lot more since we don't have King. And I'll just say it. When King gets back, this offense is going to be right back to full power. That's if we don't have any injuries. I try to be smart about my trainings. I put the defensive training on light and then the offensive training on normal. And, of course, normal can also net injuries. So, all right, here we go. Let me try to focus here a little bit. All right, so I'll take the 3-yard rush. And, you know, in Retro Bowl, a 3-yard rush is very acceptable. And actually in any league, football, NFL, what have you. All right, so Royal is basically doing a great job of keeping these drives alive. You know, I can almost automatically depend on him to give me at least 3 to 5 yards every time he runs the ball. All right, so another great run by Royal. And I'm hoping that the defense will start to play upward, which should leave some openings for us, okay? I'm going to try to get on the outside of there. Great job, man. Levi is a baller, bro. Levi is a baller. When he is hot, there's nobody who can really touch this guy, man. Like right now, on the ground, we are eating Jacksonville alive. All right, and you know what I hope. This is why I don't do multiple episodes at once, because you know somebody watching might check out the first episode, the first game, and they might leave. But this is the game right here, man. This is the game that really shows what this team is. Look at Levi, bro. Levi is snapping. So if a person left after the first game or the second game, this is the game that they would have missed if they enjoyed this series at all. Levi is going haywire. Daniel Royal is eating the field alive, right? And this is my most technical win right here, I would say, of these 4 games. I would say, you know, very technical. We're just doing all the right things. We're making good football plays. Another great catch right there, and dare I say, the defense has all but shut Jacksonville down. Here we go. Very technical game here, man. I've lost about 3 pounds during this entire run. I'm going to slow down here before Myron gets upset. Myron was too slow. Hey, Myron, speed up, Myron. Here we go. But no, shout out to the defense. The defense has shut things down. I hope I don't forget, but I would like to look at the stats for this game. I want to see who tackled who because, man, the defense is kicking butt. All right, they tried to, that was a very smart play on Jacksonville's part. And let me tell you, as much as I think I have this game in the bag, I don't. One mistake, and I do mean one mistake, they can easily capitalize off of that and get down the field and score. Here we go. We're being greedy right now. Why not? Shout out to Mav. Always in the right spot. Always catches just about everything. All right. So that didn't go as planned. I'm going to opt for the field goal. And I'm hoping that gets there. Good. Very technical game right there. Man, shame to anybody who left because that was the game to watch. Heck of a game. And also, San Francisco took a loss. And it sucks because what could potentially happen, I'm going to go ahead and give some praise to your man, Rick the Don there. One thing that could potentially happen is we can both win this last game. And because we're not facing each other, San Francisco could stay as number 1. Now, if we look at the tackles, that was a heck of a game. Actually, looking at the defense, the tackles are spread out very, very nicely. Heck of a job by the defense, okay? And we get a level up here. And it is a defensive lineman. Let's put that into stamina. Wide receiver King is back. There was no injuries in that last game. And what I'm going to do is take a look at my roster. Rick is looking pretty tired. Also, Myram is looking pretty tired. Both guys are doing a heck of a job. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower everything to light, because what cannot happen whatsoever is an injury right now. We are only one game away from the playoffs. Let's bang out, man. Let's see what happens. We're gonna let's see here what uniforms I want to use. I'm gonna go ahead and use the originals. I don't give these uniforms enough praise. Now, let's see here. We got to finish this game off. We beat Minnesota the last time we played them, so for them it will be a redemption game. Shout out to the defense. Someone got a nice sack on that play right there, and that is why we have the ball right now. We're starting off with the ball, and if my defense is coming along, or rather setting the tone, then offensively I have to continue their work. They did a great job. Anytime the defense gets a stop for me, I owe them a touchdown. That's how I look at it. All right, so we have King back, and this is the first game of the gauntlet where we have our team is at full strength. This is a preview to how we'll play in the playoffs. And you better believe it. After that last game, watching Levi just go crazy like that, Levi will touch this ball this game. I'm not going to play the wide receiver quarterback game just the entire time. I'm going to get Levi involved, because what it's showing me is that Levi is capable, and that when I'm playing that kind of game where both the wide receivers and the running backs are touching the ball, we just do better overall as a team. Not the big blowouts that I like, but overall, just a better performance in terms of technicality. So right now they're doing a good job with lining up in schemes that limit the running back plays there. So the only options I have right now is to go through the middle, and right now Levi is not strong enough to make those kind of plays, and I know that, which is why I don't do it often. But once he levels up full strength, he will be a menace down the middle of the defense. All right, so very technical, and what I'm really enjoying right now is the fact that our defense afforded us an extra possession. Okay, all right, defense, let's see if they can do it again. And I think with that performance, or at least that first drive, we can safely say that the defense has shown out for 2 games straight. Okay, you can only expect one stop in Retro Bowl on Extreme. So anytime your defense gets more than that, then without question, you definitely owe them a touchdown at the very least. All right, so with 1 minute and 35 seconds in this quarter to go. Woo! Oh my gosh, Levi's going. Oh no! All right, did we recover that? Please tell me we recovered that. All right, we recovered it. Hey, shout out to Levi, sort of. All right, man, our guys is just going crazy. First off, Minnesota is having a tough time tackling our team. All right, they're just having a very difficult time, and we saw that with the play with Levi. If it wasn't for the fumble, that would have been a beautiful highlight. Again, you see it, right? Am I just making this up? Is it just my imagination? They're not doing a good job with tackling my team. So, like I said, all teams are not created equal. In fact, we got down here so fast, we're actually in danger of making a critical error, and that being scoring too soon. I would like to score all right, so that was actually the opposite of what I wanted to happen. The good news is now we're out of that time frame where if we scored, they would have had enough time to get the ball back down on their side. Beautiful play right there. And I'm going to be disciplined here, despite the fact that we get the ball right back. We're going to be disciplined and try to go up by 14 points. Minnesota has struggled to tackle our guys. And also, as of this moment, the defense has done a great job with affording us an extra possession. Here's another good game. This is why I play one game at a time, if you're wondering. So no, this new format will not take over, because I actually do appreciate being able to reflect on every single game, okay? But I also don't mind doing this sometime where, I'm very anxious. I'll be honest with you. The reason I'm doing this as well is the fact that I just want to test myself and push myself before the playoffs, because that's a lot of what this is. It's like, can you play 4 games straight and retain your quality? Man, that's a heck of a run right there. King is back, man. The king is back. But can you play 4 games and retain the quality throughout the 4 games right before the playoffs? That's kind of what this is. We were supposed to win out, though. I'm very disappointed with that. I think it's safe to say that we are in a prime position to win this game and go 3-1 over this 4-game skit. They can't tackle our guys. That's a big factor for them. They can't tackle our guys. If I was their coach, I would be very upset. I would be saying, hey, guys, we're going to run. They cannot tackle our guys. I would say, hey, guys, we're going to run tackling drills tomorrow, despite it being the end of the season. They can't tackle us, man. It's like our guys are invisible. It's like I got a cheat code activated. They can't tackle us. Now imagine watching the first game and then leaving. What an amazing game this is that you would have missed, right? So if you're wondering, that is why I do one game at a time, so that each game can be appreciated. But yeah, I also, again, wanted to just test myself. So that's what it is. Let's see if we can get another stop. Right now, we are handling Minnesota. Someone say that 3 times fast. Handedly. I don't know how to say it. We're doing a great job. All right, here we go, y'all. Minnesota is struggling. Myron with the great interception right there. And not only that, Myron gets that interception right on the goal line. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. They cannot tackle us. Even with the hit, they didn't knock Levi down. Levi is becoming a bust, man. He's becoming a bust. But I'm going to just put it out there into the atmosphere right now. Myron is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I guarantee it. He's just a force on defense. Okay? And then not only that, he runs, kicks back. Right? He's the kick returner as well. So he's getting yardage there. Who is going to be able to compete with that? All right, now I'll tell you one of my biggest fears since I have time. Wow, man, Levi is eating these guys alive. I feel like feeding the monster right now. You ever had that feeling? I just feel like Levi is really exposing them, and what a time better than ever. That was a bad pass. I won't put that on my wide receiver. That was definitely me. Okay, that has to be Mav. Mav is so slow. I can tell the difference between Mav and King. When King catches the ball, he turns into like Sonic, and they can't touch him. Like, he just bursts off the line of scrimmage and just can't be touched. Levi, on the other hand, he moves like a snail, but on the other hand, he cannot. Oh my gosh, beautiful play right there, very well executed. But yeah, he moves like a snail, but he catches everything imaginable. All right. Excellent job. Another touchdown. This is shaping up to be a barn burner, man. We are destroying Minnesota. All right, game is over. We destroyed them by 22 points or something like that. Man, that was a heck of a game. And take a look. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it just hit me. We are the conference leaders. And you know what that means? We get a first round bye. Man, show your main man some love. I know you had to enjoy that. Shout out to Green Bay. Green Bay did a good job as well, going 10-7. They definitely put the pressure on us. But man, show some love to the series on that one. Royal, we're gonna make you happy. Whatever you need, brother. Whatever you need. But show some love to the series. Why? Because we just knocked out 4 games straight, and we were able to complete that 4-game series with a 3-1 record. And I think that Rick catches very well. So I'm going to put these points into stamina, and I'm going to put this into strength. This should actually show dividends or provide dividends on the defensive end. And here we go, folks. I'm going to stop here. I don't even want to go further because I think that most of you might want to see what happens. And right now we have 10 coach coins. I would like to see if it's possible to hire the guy that I just saw. Okay. He's not there anymore. All right. So that's a bummer. I'm going to hold on to these 10 points because, I just believe that they could matter at the end of the season for one reason or another. And you know what? I'm going to actually make a decision against myself here. I'm going to actually go hard on training. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we have a first round bye. All right. And I'm going to actually play this game out. I would take the XP. Okay. It didn't hurt us. It didn't count against us in terms of, our players getting tired. And it looks like we can take a little sneak peek into, there it is, the playoff bracket. Okay. I think this is where I'll stop. Okay. We play the winner against Dallas and New Orleans. Now, let me explain why that's significant, because Dallas had an amazing record, this season, and San Francisco is waiting for us in the next round if they beat Arizona. I believe Arizona was a surprise team that crept into the further in the playoffs last season. But I'm going to stop this episode here. I hope you enjoyed the gauntlet. I have sweated about 5 pounds out of my body. Please, please, please like the video. If you would like to see the next, I'm not doing another gauntlet. I'm going to play one game at a time because these games are very significant. Throw your man a like on the video. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.